For a lot of you that will be taking the NPTE-pta exam, okay, the one for April the 7th and the 8th, pretty much the deadline to register is today, okay? March the 3rd. Today is the last day to register if you plan to take that exam April the 7th or the 8th, okay? Now, for a lot of you that have been taking your practice exams, quick tips, guys. When you take that exam, and you check your results and you go back and do your review, do not memorize those questions. Don't memorize the questions. It does you no good. If you go back and retake it and then you get it right because you memorize the questions, it's not going to help. Okay? That's just the truth of the truth of the truth. When you miss certain questions on the practice exam, go back and do your review. Understand why you missed the question and actually get the right answer. Okay? It's going to help out a lot. Now, we have less than 30 days. Okay? This exam is coming up soon. And I told you guys that the exam hits different. Okay? I'm not trying to scare you. I'm not trying to say that it's not possible for you to pass the exam, but preparation is key. And for a lot of us right now, what we're doing is taking practice exams, right? Because like I said, less than 30 days. This exam is going to be on April 7th and the 8th. Today is March the 3rd. March the 3rd. So we don't have all day. For a lot of you that have not joined the workshop, I'm talking about my workshop. I want you to send me an email to Akaluso, that's AKALUSO, the number 40 at gmail.com. That's AKALUSO, the number 40 at gmail.com. Send an email so you can sign up for the class, for the workshop, and we will be having sessions this weekend to get you guys geared up for the exam, okay? Now, I've said this so many times. For this exam, unless the rules have changed, we have 6 lifetime attempts. 6, okay? Not 60, not 15, none of that. 6 lifetime attempts. So for a lot of you, if you've never taken the exam, okay, you have 6 chances to get this. But some of us already took this exam 3 times, 4 times, 5 times, and we did not get the result we desired, okay? So for that reason, a lot of things have to change. We can't keep doing the same thing and expect a different result. If you took a review course out there and it's not helping you, join the workshop. Join the workshop. It's very, very necessary that you join, okay, the workshop immediately so you can get the help that you need. That is just the truth of the truth of the truth. You guys hear me a lot. I talk about getting you across the bridge. When I say get you across the bridge, I mean getting you to the point of getting your license. Don't worry about the job prospects. I've said this so many times. Don't worry about job prospects. There's plenty of jobs out there. Whether you want to work in a home health setting, you want to work in a hospital, you want to work in a skilled nursing facility, you want to work in outpatient, there's plenty of jobs out there. But you need to focus first on this exam. Focus on getting this exam and passing the exam. And I've been there, done that. I have my license and I have a lot to share with a lot of you. So in the coming weeks, I need to intensify my effort of showing you guys some stuff on YouTube in the form of questions of things you guys can go through, okay, to help you to get you ready. Now, once again, in the workshop, we go into more detail. So on YouTube, that's free. Of course, anybody can access that. That is absolutely free, okay? But in the workshop, we go into more detail, okay? So I want you guys to come in here and gain the wisdom and knowledge that you need to succeed. And it's possible. It is absolutely possible to do that, okay? So make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on, okay? And so you can listen to the things that I have to say to get you there, okay? All right, so I'm gonna stay on for like a few more minutes and then I have to go, guys. I'm gonna stay on for a few more minutes and then I have to run, okay? So if you guys have any questions as far as the workshops and stuff like that, feel free to ask at this time. Now, in a lot of my videos, I've told you guys, and I say the same thing now, right? When you come into the workshop, I'm not teaching you from scratch, okay? Because you've gone through school, you've gone through your studying. I'm teaching you specific strategies to get you to pass the exam. Now, your knowledge base is your knowledge base, okay? So how much you know is how much you know, right? At this point, we're doing review. So I'm not going to walk into the workshop and start teaching you from scratch about a topic. I would expect you to have studied that topic, and you come in and I present you guys with questions, okay? Because I believe, and once again, this is my opinion, a lot of the questions on there are probably, some of them are basic, some are basic, okay? Some are intermediate, and some are advanced, okay? So you have to come to the workshop and learn how to handle those 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 questions and things like that to be able to pass. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me 1 second. So I'm gonna stay on for a few, and then I have to run. I'm gonna stay on for a few, and then I have to run. Give me 1 second. Okay. All right. So that's pretty much what it is. Check out the short, not the short, but the video I dropped some days ago. I had a question about total knee arthroplasty, also known as total knee replacement. Now, that question could come in so many ways. That's one thing about the state board, in my opinion. Okay. One topic could be 5 different ways of asking you about that same topic. It could be a picture, it could be a video, it could be a question, it could be anything. Okay. But when you join the workshop, we go into more detail. Give me 1 second, guys. 1 second. Let's see here. All right. So if you have any comments, you can always drop comments for me. If you need to get a hold of me, once again, I provided my email. It's my last name, AKALUSO, the number 40 at gmail.com. That's AKALUSO, the number 40 at gmail.com. Okay? So you guys can reach out to me that way. So yeah, it's possible to pass the exam. It's absolutely possible. Don't allow anybody to scare you into thinking you can't pass. But you have to go in there prepared, because if you go on FSBPT website.org, their website, it tells you that they will be asking well structured questions. So you also have to be well structured in your approach. You have to be. I didn't bring that book, but that book is huge. I've shown you guys that book. There's a lot of information in there. And I've told you guys that anything is fair game. Anything in that book is fair game. So we have to come in and be well structured to answer those questions. It's going to be 180 hot questions. 150 count. The other 30 don't count, but we don't know which 30 don't count. Okay. So once again, we have to come in there and be well structured to answer these questions. All right, guys, I got to go at this time. Please like, share, and subscribe. Make sure you hit the notification button so you know exactly when I come on. I appreciate all of you for what you do. But until then, have a great day and stay blessed. Bye-bye.